thought that we could open them together. They've literally just been posted through the door. I have not been sat at the window waiting. I'm a little bit nervous because this is attempt number 2 at getting these perfect for the Kickstarter. We have the fox one. Oh yeah, these have come out so much nicer, I think. Let's have a good look, but they've sent 2. So let's have a good look at what they look like. This is the first time I've gone with cherry wood. In the past it's always been birch, but these are so thick and chunky. I think they're gonna last like really, really well, be really durable, but these are perfect. Oh yeah, they look so much nicer, and I went with cherry wood because I thought it would bring out like the rose gold metalwork would bring out like the kind of pink hue to the wood, because it's got like a pinky red sort of tinge to it. Oh yeah, look at that. These are perfect. They've come out so nicely. I'm so happy with them, and yeah, they feel really good. Let me just peel this one off as well. They're so cute. I'll peel that one in a minute, but let's get the mouse unwrapped. Let's have a look. I've got 2 in there as well. Oh my goodness, look at his little face. Oh, look at that flower. Oh, you guys, these are so sweet. So that one's actually been peeled for me. That saved me a job. Oh, I'm really, really happy with these. I think wood was definitely the way forwards to go. I feel like we can actually press the launch button now and get everything ready for pressing the launch button on Thursday. They've come out so cute. I have a Belvita. This is the chocolate hazelnut one, and they're accidentally vegan too. Then I have this, it's called afternoon tea. It's just a set of tea that I'm still using up from Christmas, but I ran out of peppermint tea, so I just thought I'd give this one a whirl. So you can't make this up. It's currently 7:45. I'm launching my Kickstarter in 15 minutes. I put my son to bed and he just projectile vomited everywhere. I was like, oh no, please not tonight. So I've just been watching the minutes like tick around the clock. Come past, I had some success and he's now fast asleep in bed in the next bedroom, but it was a bit of an ordeal. We're ready to launch. Shall we press the button? Let's launch that project. Here we go, it's live. Oh, that feels really good. Let's see how we do. Hello. I really need to sort this out. It's been like this for days now. I'm sure you've noticed. There we go, that's better. That's what happens when my son comes into the studio. Everything just gets... So speaking of my little monster from the deep, dark, murky lagoon. So I launched the Kickstarter on Thursday night, and I did it Thursday night at 8 o'clock. So just to paint you a picture, the last 2 weeks have been excellent in terms of sleep and naps. I've had a couple of hours during the day and I've had a couple of hours in the evenings, and that's when I get all of my work done. And the past 2 weeks have been so good. And then Thursday night I launched my Kickstarter at 8 o'clock, but at 7 o'clock my son was sick all over his bed sheet, so I was kind of like flapping around and trying to sort that out. And it just so happened that I was on my own that night as well. My husband went to his Warhammer club, so I cleaned it all up and I managed to get him to bed. I launched my Kickstarter as planned at 8 o'clock, but then come 10 past, I think it was like between 10 and 15 minutes past 8, he woke up again. And he was really not a happy boy, and it didn't get much better for the rest of the night. So I think I got about 2 hours sleep, and then last night was the same again. There was no sick, so I don't really know what's going on with him. I just think we've hit another sleep regression, but the timing of it could not be worse. But yeah, I've not been on to film for the past couple of days because I've not had an opportunity, but I've just been itching to get the camera out and just say thank you, because we funded, hang on, let me get this straight, because it's been a couple of days, I'm like, what happened? So we funded the initial goal within, I think it was 21 minutes, it says on my dashboard thing on Kickstarter. So that means that we funded 5 different washi tape designs, and then within 24 hours we hit 1200, which has funded 5 new washi tapes, 2 keychains and 2 enamel pins. We, as of right now, as of Saturday morning, we're not too far off unlocking the mouse, and it's all going really, really well. I'm so pleased with it. So thank you from my very dishevelled life right now. It feels like everything's upside down again, and I feel kind of flustered because everything's kind of like happening and I don't feel very present with it. I just wanted to also add, so this Kickstarter has been put together over the last like 2 months. So it's like 2 months worth of work that you don't see results from until now. So to see it all coming together and to see you all pledging towards the products, it really means so much, because it's like everything's coming together from the last couple of months. And I know most of you probably know this anyway, but just in case you're new, my son is currently 17 months old. So I get most of my work done at nap time and then bedtime, and it's not exactly smooth, it's not exactly the perfect solution, but I do what I can with what I have and when I can, and I'm just really, really proud of being able to put a project together and just see that the response from it has been really, really wonderful. So thank you so much for being a part of it. It's always my favourite part of doing a Kickstarter. I think a lot of people will agree that when you get the finished products like first delivered to your studio and you can like sort through everything and start packing the parcels. I was really, really scared about pressing the launch button because I was just like, what if it doesn't do very well? I think that's always an insecurity we have as creators, that is like, what if it's not very well received? But it's done really well, it's done incredibly well, and I'm so grateful. I am so happy that we've gone with wood. I think it was definitely the way I should have gone to begin with, but I think I just wanted to see what acrylic would look like, and then when I saw the acrylic I was like, oh, this is really pretty, and I didn't think it could get any better than that. And then I saw the wooden ones come through and they're so pretty. I really wanted to be a bit more on it and a bit more present, but alas, I just can't be in 2 places at once, and that's just the way it is. But yeah, thank you so much, because it's still doing really well, and I can't thank you enough for that. It's because of you all sharing it and liking it and pledging, of course, to the Kickstarter, and that's the reason it's doing so well. So thank you so much. Yeah, without further ado, we're gonna get into the rest of the video. Just had this parcel arrive, which I think is some Lanyard samples, which is really exciting because I've never had Lanyards before. It is the Lanyards. Oh my goodness, these are so cute. So I went with my Foxy design. I don't know if you can see it clearly. Look at these, they're so cute. Could you guys let me know though, do you want to see a safety clip at the top? Because that's something I wasn't sure whether I needed to like do that. It's got a standard lobster clasp, which, yeah, there's nothing else on it. I liked it really plain and simple, but in terms of a safety clip at the neck, would you mind letting me know what you prefer? Do you want to see like a plastic clip, or is that something that you don't want to see? But these are really cute, and if you are a Happy Mail patron, you will have got one of these in your May boxes. It's gonna feel really strange to me not having to washi tape or tape down the sheet of paper that I'm trying to cut. It's gonna feel very strange indeed. I don't even remember what a sticky Cricut mat actually feels like. It's been a long time. I think it's been about 4 years since I got mine brand new. Maybe, was it 2018 that I got this? Maybe even longer then. Oh, that is incredibly satisfying. Yeah! yeah, I'm just going to cut these mermaid stickers that I didn't finish last week. These are going to go to my patrons. I've had a lot of questions about the mermaids, so I'll answer that shortly. But yeah, let's have a little play with the mat first and the new spatula tool. Send it on its way. Oh, you flipping typical machine, what are you doing? Nope, nope, nope. Honestly, this machine is so temperamental. What is going on? Right, we're gonna try again. I cancelled the cut so that I cannot waste this paper and I can try and hand cut these out, so it's not a total loss. But let's try again, shall we? You silly, silly piece of technology. I think we're okay now. People's ability to just, you know, find patience with these machines never ceases to amaze me. Some of these are okay, and then others are a little bit wonky. None of them have gone over the artwork though, so I'm just gonna, oh my. One of the Miss Argentina's got a little bit damaged. What I used to do with getting stickers off was just bend them out like this and just do it that way, but I thought I'd just try it with a spatula. But with a really sticky mat, they then curl as well, so that's something that we need to look at. Ah! For now, I'm going to put the cover back on to try and preserve some of this stickiness. I can tick that off my list though. Weep. I've got little baby dragons and some teardolmas here. Miss Argentina. How cute and simple is this little journal, but it's like a linen covered. I love all the light natural specs in it, but it was in sale in Sainsbury's, and this one, my current journal, is getting quite full, so we're over halfway now, so I thought that I would treat myself to this one. It was about £4 in the sale, so yeah, if you have a Sainsbury's near you. Ooh, yeah, it's nice, and it's a little bit thinner as well, so I found that this one's a bit too chunky, so when it comes to like writing at the bottom of the pages, my hand kind of needs somewhere to rest, so this one's like half the size. Hello, I'm back. I've been very choppy with this video, just been chopping bits and doing little bits wherever I can. I've got a really big bump on my head because I had to sleep with my son the past 2 nights. It's been kind of rough, but the first night he sat up in bed and just his whole body just like flopped onto mine, but he ended up just headbutting me, and oh my goodness, it feels like I've got one of those Tom and Jerry bumps on the side of my head. It's kind of tender. So I thought just before he wakes up, because it will be any moment now, I thought I'd try and explain a little bit about what I'm going to do with the mermaids, because I had a lot of comments on my last video. Also, speaking of that last video, thank you so much for all of the engagement on it, because and all of the conversations we were having in the comments. This blind, can I put the blind down? Not only did those comments really help my channel out because of engagement, but I really enjoyed chatting to you all and hearing all of your different perspectives and situations as well when it comes to studio spaces. Which brings me on to the mermaids. I did get some questions about the mermaids. So the mermaid project, Mermaid, was a project I did to try and really push myself out of the comfort zone, because as you will know from my previous videos, if you've been watching, I'm trying to build my portfolio. I'm trying to get better at drawing people. I'm trying to develop a style when it comes to drawing people, and I thought that Mermaid was a great challenge because it incorporates animals and people. It's like half and half, so I thought that it would be a good one to do, because I've always shied away from Mermaid. It's always been one that's like freaked me out, and I've never had an interest in it, to be honest. But I found myself learning a lot through that project, it was definitely a challenge for me. It wasn't like an easy thing that I undertook, and I found myself floundering at various points, and I thought, what am I doing? At some points I was bored, at some points I was really feeling it, but it taught me a lot about the direction that I want to take my style and the way that I work, and things that I can fine tune, things that I want to work on in terms of also drawing features on faces and all that kind of stuff. And because it was a bit more of a personal development project, I wasn't... There he is, he's awake. Yeah, he's well and truly up. I'm just going to go and get him and I'll see where I'm at. So because that was more of like a personal development project for me, I never intended on doing like prints and stickers and things like that. But a lot of you have asked, so I'm really not sure what to do, because I am doing a zine and the zine is ready to go. It's ready to go to the printers. So at the minute I'm not entirely sure what to do. And yeah, I don't think I'm going to do prints. I've got some bookmarks. If anyone's interested in some bookmarks, I have been test running some of those. You'll have seen Miss Argentina bookmarks, and also my patrons, you will have received some little like sample pieces in your boxes. But yeah, because it was never my intention to like make products with the artwork afterwards, I was just going to do a zine and make it like an art journal zine, so show like the collective. Thank you, baby, you've got very pink cheeks, haven't you, from being asleep? But your feedback really does help. So if you are interested in the mermaids, the whole collection is going to be inside a zine, so each lady has her own page, and that will be coming out at the end of June. I'm hoping to do a little shop update at the end of June, so yeah, I hope that helps answer some of your mermaid related questions. Sleepy. Ooh, yeah, should we go and get one? A strawberry.